Big John, Big John.
Okay, happy Friday, everybody. Gooseneck trailer hooked up, and the Bobcat with the grapple. I have to go in and cut down a tree trunk for somebody I work with. So make quick work of that, and then get back. Dad is side dressing corn, or at least he will be later on. It's 7 o'clock. So, yep, we're gonna run over and take care of this real quick. Stop at the bank and get going. Beautiful day. Okay, so here's what we got going on. I got the Bobcat unloaded. I had to park on the street out here. I see this battery's about dead, so I'm going to change it out before it dies. Be right back. Okay, so got the Bobcat out back here already. Got a bird feeder hanging up there with a screw in it. And then the scary part is, at some point, somebody put a ladder on here. Now these are screws here, but we got nails down here. So I'm going to look through the truck and see if I got a pair of pliers. I got a little tool here with a Phillips head to try and pull them screws out. We'll see if that works. Maybe the homeowner's got a hammer I can get. Okay, well, it's 9 o'clock. Got the 3 big limbs down. 1, 2, 3. So all that's left is getting this part off the ground. So we're gonna start with that chain. It's not the sharpest, but it'll work. And we got nails here. One broke off there, so I think I'm going to come right in between here for the first cut, actually drop it, then I'll come back in and cut it down low. So yeah, it's pretty big. We're gonna have to cut it all the way around. Hopefully I can get to the center of it. I'm sure I can. All right. Well, I don't know what happened to Old Reliable there. It's almost like it's vapor locked, or the fuel filter's plugged, or the gas line is broke or something. It was running fine, and I shut it off and went to restart it. It'll start and run when you choke it for a second, and then it'll shut the choke off and it'll start and run for a second and die. Pull the plug's dry. So definitely a fueling issue. So I went and got the 55. So that's only a 20-inch bar, so but I got the persuader here. If I can't get all the way through it, hopefully I can break it off. Or maybe by the time I get done with that, that one will start up and I can knock the core out of it. Anyway, we'll see. Okay, sitting up here on the porch, the owner of the tree give me a bottle of water. Say hi to April, everybody. So yeah, she gave me a bottle of water, so I got her ready to push over. So we're just gonna take the Bobcat, push her over, and then get everything loaded up and head for the hills. So we'll go see how this works. Gonna have to cut it in half. Well, looks like we got to cut her in half. Well, got everything loaded, tied down. This Bobcat is on the dovetail. So, yeah, go back and get my saws and everything, and we'll be out of here. Okay, so that's how I like to do business. She's a friend, needed that done, so I did it for her. She offered me money. I said no thanks, I got the firewood. But now I gotta give them a quote for making a parking spot, 27-foot square parking spot out back. So I'll make a little money doing that. So that's how I like to do things. So yeah, I'm gonna stop and get me a couple of Gatorades for the ride home, and get home and jump in the tractor and start side dressing. Take over for Dad. See you there. All right, went through Fremont, stopped at the bank, took care of my banking, got back out. It's 12:28, coming down Route 6. There was traffic, all kinds of traffic, non-stop, both directions. I don't know what's going on for a Friday afternoon. Unless everybody took Friday off and out going somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, we'll go home and check on Dad, make sure he's doing good at side dressing, and maybe I'll take over for him. See what else we can get into today. Probably get this trailer unloaded. But I'll check on Dad first. Alright, Dad's rolling. He's over here already. So that's good. So that means he's done at his house. He's almost done with that field. Over to Woodville and we'll be done. Turn the machine back in and oh, you guys are dirty. That's better. And then everybody will be happy. So I'm gonna get this stuff unloaded. Okay, went up and grabbed a bite to eat, Tammy and me and Dad. So he turned around and went and got a tank. We dropped him off at his house, and he's got the 1,000-gallon tank, which is empty, and that's where he ran out. So he's going to town to get that filled up to come back here. As far as I can figure, we're going to need about 1,300, 1,400 gallons to finish up there in Woodville. So when he gets back, I'll go help him fill that up. And then when he's done, I'm thinking we're going to put 400 gallons in that. And then he can head to Woodville with 400 gallons in the applicator. And I'll go through town and have him fill that one up and have 1,000 gallons. That'll be 1,400. So that'll give us about 100 gallons leeway going over there. I'd hate to go over there. I'd hate to put 300 in it, go over there and have to come back uptown and get 50 to finish it. So who knows, there might be 300 left in it when we're done. I'm not sure, but that's the plan. But for right now, I'm gonna get this stuff unloaded off of here. 500. And then I think we'll put 400 in here when you leave. And then 1,000 gallons of that'll do Woodville. You're driving in front of the road. There they go. We'll finish getting that wood off of there. And take us back up the wall. Okay, well, I'm in scooter now pulling the applicator. Dad didn't want to drive it all the way over to Woodville on the road because it's fat, it's wide. You can see in the mirror, well, you can also see the neighbors are mowing manure. You can see in the mirror, you can't see a whole lot behind you. Good enough though. When you're coming up behind a tractor, swing out a little bit long before you get there. Swing out so they can see you. Don't get right up on their tail and swing out, because then we can't see you. Coming up on a tractor or combine farm equipment, swing out so we got a good view of you around what we're pulling. Okay, made it over here. Cutting in these headlands on this side, roughest part of the field. A lot of traffic. I had to pull over probably 6 or 7 times. And with this big thing, you got to get clear off the road. You got to get the front. You got to get the right side of the tires on the tractor off the road, as well as everything back there. So, but we made it. So now, for those of you that don't know what's going on, this is 28% nitrogen, and each one of them discs has a nozzle behind it. And the disc is cutting this slot, and the nozzle is squirting approximately 30 gallons an acre in there. And then that blue thing back there, that is the pump. There's a wheel on the ground that picks up when you pick the unit up, it picks the wheel up, and so it quits pumping. And then when you set it down, that's just about like the one on the planter, only a little bit bigger. So yeah, we'll now we gotta turn around here on the headlands. Or not turn around, but make a right turn. 1, 6.5 mile an hour, 7 mile an hour, and I'm gonna skip that over. I thought I was right. There we go. I don't know if this one's got a pressure gauge on it or not. Well, it's got one, but it ain't working. Flow control back there too, and that's not working. Of course, I'm not putting much on. These are designed to put 50, 60 gallons on an acre, and we're only doing 30. Tells you back there. Anyway, well, I got 500 gallons, 400 gallons to start with. Dad was going uptown to top off that tank, that 1,000 gallon tank. So with what I brought over in the applicator and what he's bringing in the tank, we should be able to get across this and not have to go back because they'll be closed. They're probably working late spraying. But anyway, we'll see in a little bit. All right. So rough out there, I didn't bother filming much more than, well, what you see. And got everything finished, got everything folded up, pinned up, and dropped it off the Andersons in town here. Parked it in their lot, took a picture of it, sent it to the boss man. Said, here's your machine back, thank you.